So last time, what we did was you interrogated a prisoner who Firen was somebody that Firen used to know. You guys don't know that song because you're too young.
I know that song.
Somebody that I used to know.
Okay, great. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, well, amazing. That makes me feel less old.
It's in the zeitgeist. Don't worry.
Interrogated somebody that Firen used to know. You got some answers to some questions, but also a lot more like question marks and question marks and things. You also, what else happened?
We stole some armor.
You did steal some armor. You learned that there's maybe a hive mind kind of thing going on of some kind. Firen saw another one of her old party members for the first time in many months. He seemed to not be the most happy of people at the moment.
He's not doing good.
Paragons. And you also found an old ass poem, song, lullaby thing that Vesper had their hands on. And also Firen quit her job officially, as if she hadn't been hadn't fucked off for the past 2 weeks or so already.
It is disturbing about the quality of our city guard that they hadn't already assumed that she had quit / fired her in that time.
I think they said that they assumed she was dead.
Oh, okay.
I think she's dead. And also, Wisteria had been aware of it and has power in this. I mean, she runs the color guard, the city guard, she is the governing leader of the city. So
that's fair. Concerns.
You had somebody in your back pocket, but still, probably good that Firen finally formally quit. It is still mid-morning-ish on this day, the day after the Prism's Day ritual and Poppy's non-wedding. Because time is crazy in D&D, and you all have set out from from Firen's old barracks, the armory, with Firen now adorned or wearing adorned in. That's fancy sounding. Now sporting a new breastplate, which is a slight improvement over her previous armor. And you're heading out to meet Fendir at the sort of in the city center, which is where they are staying. They were staying for the Prism's Day ritual, and so you sort of agreed to meet them sort of in the vicinity of their, the manor house that they are staying in. Anything else before we... Yes.
So Firen has a new look. Also, I have a cold, so... So I will send them in the art. These are just rough sketches. So they're not finished and stuff, but she's wearing her hair differently now. She's still got the big bangs on the one side, but the rest of her hair is pulled up into I think it's technically a Dutch 3D dragon. No, or maybe it's just a dragon braid. I don't know, but it's the one where it's ponytail, and then you do another ponytail, then you flip it through. It's how they do Rumi's hair from K-pop Demon Hunters in real life. But it doesn't go all the way down like Rumi's does. The braid stops at back of her head, kind of equal to her eyes, I guess, and then is a ponytail. Yeah.
Love it.
So gorgeous. You can see that beautiful new dark purple, and she's got a slightly different outfit. So instead of wearing her leather jacket that was oversized on her new body type, it is now wrapped around her waist. She has her silvery breastplate on, and she has these flowy thingies that she's wearing. I don't know. I was looking up outfit inspo, and I saw that, and I was like, "That's super cute." Yes. And she has a black undershirt type thing under it, and same green pants. with some like tears in them from, use and such, because, scuffles in the same boots, but, she seems healthier in a mental sense.
She's slaying.
Just a little bit healthier.
Vanya, May, do you want to take the time to tell us, is Vanya wearing anything? Is Vanya's outfit different, or is Vanya...
Is he wearing anything, period?
Yes. Vanya looks similar to how we always... I did finally stumble across something that, like, I can now explain to you what his hat is supposed to look like. In the first episode of Critical Role Campaign 3, the hat that Robbie Damon is wearing.
Yes.
That's Vanya's hat.
Hold on. Critical Role Campaign 3 episode 1.
Oh yeah, that's kind of what I picked. I took a photo of that hat, and a guy in the skull wearing that hat.
Yeah, I had to find out, but I was like, oh, I actually have a print for it that I realized that we all know.
I so greatly admire anyone who in real life can sport a hat for fashion and not like a baseball hat or like a beanie. Like those are good too, but like a hat, like capital H. Amazing. Okay, so you all have Yes, you all have stepped out from the barracks and armory, leaving behind them one breastplate short and not to their knowledge. You all set off to meet. I almost said here and meet Fendir. That might get a little bit weird. Maybe they'll have a nickname at some point. You all set off to meet Theron in the city center. It is in the sort of district with like the governing buildings. It's a really small district because each of the districts in Prisma get progressively larger as you get further away from the prism or sort of along the spiral. You meet them. They have a big like traveler's pack on, sort of like the quintessential like hiking backpack you imagine, but like has like mining, climbing kind of looking gear on it. And it looks like there are some other dwarves who are sort of similarly like have beards with braids of sort of different genders. Some are wearing skirts, some are wearing like tunics and pants and armor and whatever, are sort of leaving the manor house that Fendir's waiting outside for you all, and seemingly and sort of walking along back along the sort of big white road towards the northwestern part of the city. You also see, as you approach, an unexpected figure there, but familiar one. Our favorite little wizard, Vasadi.
Yay!
Vasadi is standing an awkward distance away from Fendir, close enough that you know that they are like presumably waiting, with Fendir, but far enough away that you're like that they're not like actually with them. Like they couldn't you would be like a loud volume conversation, looking pretty awkward, but also like sort of unaware of their own awkwardness in that sort of way.
Real.
Like, to anyone else, they maybe would give off that impression, but sort of seem just sort of like, not simple-minded, but like sort of like no thoughts, brain empty, except for the opposite because their brain is full. But more just like currently sort of at peace, but maybe their eyes are moving a little bit, and maybe their mouth's sort of moving. Maybe they're doing some like incredible calculations in their head, if you would imagine. When you all walk up, they see you approach, and they sort of rush forward as, oh yes, you have arrived. I am here on behalf of everyone who was at the events of yesterday. I have been tasked with bestowing upon you this to help in your travels as you seek to right the wrongs and issues of, I'm not good at speeches, so here, and then they thrust a heaving bag of coin at you. There is 2,500 gold pieces in the bag.
That's a lot of money.
Yes, they continue explaining. This is an acknowledgement of your not being bonded to be required to help in these circumstances, and to demonstrate the appreciation from all of the provinces of Prismara to aid in the natural disasters that have occurred most imploringly in Rodona. I was tasked with this because I am the one who can be bossed around by those people. So here you go.
Thank you.
Okay,
What is 2,500 divided by 2?
1250. Don't worry, I was doing the same thing.
Thank you. I must return to my research.
Of course.
And they turn on their heel and sort of walk with a little bit of a off-kilter gait as they sort of as they walk towards their quarters in the Arts and Culture District, which houses most of like universities and sort of places of learning within the city. So you guys have gold. Now some gold to have fun with, play with. Yeah. There is also Fendir sort of watches this exchange. My thanks as well to come along for this, help my people. Supposed to be getting word about where things happened and where we're going to soon. Down at the boat, down at the docks. So we can think that the messengers will head there. So if we want to head on out and figure out what happened and save some lives, hopefully. But if there's anything you want to stock up on or something, we'll be heading through the mercantile district on our way. And so you guys are going to be headed to the docks, which are on the sort of northwest of the city. Sort of northwest of the city, which is sort of on the border of the mercantile district, because of course commerce and shipping goes hand in hand. If you guys would so like to, as you walk down the streets, and you guys have both been in the city a little bit, but really not, probably haven't super delved in to explore. You sort of were very focused on specific goals. As you're walking down the streets, and you pass what Incarnation, and Knight in Shining Armoire, you pass the Crates and Barrels, and sort of, and you come to the end of the street, and at the end of the street is a very large, boxy store with a large red sign painted in front that says Castco. And it is a
we have to stop there. We need to go in.
It's a magic shop. So it's sort of you get what it is. So I did do a thing where I made a shop in Foundry using a module so that you guys could just see the items and hopefully see the descriptions of the items when I did that. Ooh. Do I know if that worked? No.
Wait, is Costco called Costco because it's cost company?
I don't know. Probably. I'm just committed to making every single shop name a pun.
Yes.
There's been mention of wanting someone to go to a magic shop, and I couldn't come up with anything fun until I came up with this last night, and I was so proud of myself.
How do we see the shop?
You see this little sign in the middle of Prisma now? This little
let's see.
No.
Definitely not.
Okay, I probably have to make you guys the observers, owners. Let's see. Settings. View your ownership. All players have observer.
Try it.
now?
Let's see.
No.
I don't see
wait.
it.
How
I
about
saw
now?
a little thing come up in somewhere, but never mind. I don't see anything. Oh wait, we have to toggle notes display, I think.
Yes, you do.
No. Hang on. It
Go to
didn't
the
work.
journal notes, which is the little flag on the left side, and then you should have.
Automatically, it turned on and then back off when I did that. It's gone again.
Great. How about now?
Oh, yay!
I see it. There it is.
Yay! Now, if you click on it and you see the items, if you click on one of the items, can you see the description of the item?
I don't think it lets me open it.
I can't open it. I just see that it's there now.
Okay,
I think that's the observer versus owner thing. Or at least that's my theory.
How about now?
Aha!
Yay!
Okay.
Oh
now tell me if you can read the description of the magic item, which is the main purpose. I didn't want to paste everything into a stupid doc to send it. Can you click on the item and see the description?
Kind of.
Kind of.
What is
like
kind of
I click on it.
We can see
it's
their attributes, sort of.
Like for potion of animal friendship, it says potion 200 gold and then not equipped.
Okay, so I'm going to make you both owners just so you can click on it and see them.
We won't be untoward.
And I trust you guys not to be weird about it. Because I had the realization of you guys are in the biggest city in the continent. You kind of have to have the best magic shop here in the continent kind of available to you if anywhere. So, if you take a browse and, some of these things, don't mind me. I will be changing things because the prices of the colors are different and you have to put them separately even if you change one, which is annoying.
Gotta love a Cloak of Billowing. It's a classic.
I know May does. I know you. But I don't hate myself enough to put a ring of grammarian in. I don't hate myself that much.
That's fine. I don't think anyone should give me access to that, actually.
Well, also Vanya's not a spellcaster, so there's not that much he could do with it.
This is true. In fact, if you gave one to Vanya, I would be devastated because he can't really use it.
Vanya mysteriously dies the next combat. May comes back with a full spellcaster.
Oh no! What happened?
Okay, how do you see the
if you just click on any of the item titles, it should say it should drop down with a little description of what the item is.
Okay, it's not doing that. And then I click the edit item and it says you do not have sufficient permission to view the sheet for this item.
Okay, try now.
Here, let me close it and open it.
Yeah, close it and then reopen it. If this doesn't work, I only did it because I thought it'd be easier than doing the other things. So, and also import makes it easier. I just manually made you guys.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Well,
does it work for you?
No, I'm having the same thing where it just still shows it shows some things, but not.
Okay, I have an idea. Here's we're gonna do this the really annoying way, but maybe the fastest way in this moment, so I don't have to go find all the text for all the 18 million magic items I did put in here, as a Costco would have. Okay, well, I won't. There we go. All right, well, there is another module that the internet also recommended, and I guess that one probably works better. There we go. Why are you not doing it? My screenshotting is not working. Okay. I will put this in world building lore. Sure, why not? Oh, that would help if I did it in the right continent, though. Lore and reference material. I'm just doing. I'm not going to do anything for Cloak of Billowing. You know what that is? It makes a billow dramatically.
Okay, the instrument of scribing seems like potentially handy. There's so many cool things. I want them all.
I will say that Metal of the Meat Pie is in here because it's the funniest item name I've ever heard.
Yes, that is so true.
And I just love that it was such an item could possibly exist.
You're real for that.
This is what I stayed up until 2 a.m. doing last night, and then hating myself for this morning when I had to wake up and do work.
But I think this is very cool what you've done. So
thank you. It is my pleasure.
Girl putting things in here that cost 35,000 gold.
Listen, as I said, it is the biggest city in the entire continent. It's gonna have the best item shop.
Yes. That's true.
So, and that was fun because I was like, I can just put in things that I don't ever have to, I don't currently have to actually contend with the potential implications of that. So, so yeah, you guys have some.
I know, this is very
goals.
exciting.
And if you want to sort by price, you can do that too, I think. You just click on the price at the top of the item list. And I will find a different module next time, or I don't know, I'm trying to figure out if Jared did the chest thing. I couldn't figure that out either. So I don't know. He was a wizard.
Ooh. Why are they all so fun? I'm so glad that we are not horribly rich, because I would have too much fun buying too many things, and it would just get chaotic.
Yes.
Hmm. I mean, I think it would be wise of us to buy some potions of healing. I think we would regret not doing that.
Also, these are all the 2024 versions because that's what the default is in Foundry. And so if it comes to an issue, we'll figure it out. If we want to transfer everything over, maybe we do, because maybe that's easier at this point. But so that at least monks don't get weapon mastery, but fighters do, I think. So if you want to do that, we can talk about it. I looked and I was like, that's kind of crazy. Monks don't get weapon mastery, it seems. But
I could.
So they're not really using their weapons. Yeah. Oh, true. Yeah. So I just looked briefly to be like, is it worth doing this now? And I whatever. But
yeah.
So I think we should do the a few potions of healing. Maybe a potion of gaseous form is expensive, but it could come in handy. Would you like the Corpse Slayer quarterstaff?
That is, I think, at this point in our journey, on the relative scale of how expensive things are to us now, I think it's a lot, and I think we could wait and someday later on.
Yeah. I also kind of want the medal of the meat pie.
Yeah. I think we.
Hey, you know what? I'll say that because it's a single-use item.
It's a single-use item? Hold on.
Yeah, it is a single-use item. And once it's been used, it can't be used again. So the item, though, you still have a medal and a meat pie on it. But
I thought it recharged at dawn or something. I must have missed that.
Hey, that would be really great. At some point, maybe Dee will figure out how to do that. And if you guys ever come back to PRISMA and see him, maybe he'll have worked on that. But to sort of get some muffins for you. But I will say, hey, you know what? I'll be really kind here.
Speaking of
your own meat pie medal, I would put two. You can have two, and there will be two in the shop.
In my inventory,
single use is even funnier.
In my inventory, I have a Dunberry muffin. Do those go bad? I know some of the.
Yeah, they're within a long rest, I think. So I think.
So I will delete that, and I will also delete these good berries because we don't.
Vanya will buy an instrument of scribing. I think that could come in handy.
Yeah.
And it's so him.
How many potions of healing did you want to buy? I'm going to keep the math going for you.
So are there three of us going on? Oh, yeah.
There are three. Yeah, there's three in your party right now. And there are 3 potions of healing.
Yeah. Let's just buy all 3, have each person carry one.
150 plus... Hold on, let me get out a calculator. 150 plus...
I have it. I have the running tally going that I will...
Okay. How much money would we have spent then?
That is 250. I'm going to pull it all pull together for the moment. It's probably easier.
Yeah, I figured we would just split it in half.
Yeah.
Okay.
Medallions of Thoughts is really expensive. I don't know.
Would you like a medal of a meat pie? You seemed intrigued.
Yeah, but that was when I thought it recharged at every long rest. But that is also kind of too good. I do kind of want it.
That's up to possibly 10 temp HP is not nothing. You know, an average 6 temp HP isn't the worst.
Imagine we're in the middle of a really dramatic, dire boss fight, you finally pull out the metal of the meat pie that you've been saving for like 100 sessions.
Oh, fuck. And it's only 2d4 plus 2 temporary hit points.
Hey, not nothing.
And it saves all of our lives.
That would be
One of my favorite items I discovered, because I was using a combination of a couple different generators and sort of lists and things, is that the eagle whistle, which you can fly, but only for as long as you can blow the whistle continuously.
Yeah.
Which is just really, really funny.
That could be very handy. Like if we need to get up a cliff, we could just fly and then toss
Tanya can walk.
Oh yeah. The whistle's not a bad idea.
Yeah, so maybe you can have the whistle and I'll just walk.
I forgot you could walk.
I will point out that there have been instances where Vanya's spider shoes did not work.
That was one time.
I'm just reminding you that they are not infallible, as no item is.
This is true.
Especially an item that I let you start with.
So I'm kind of leaning towards the eagle whistle.
Yeah, I think that's a good choice. I support this.
So that's...
You're at 850 GP.
850.
Okay.
Also, at some point in your walk over here, Fendir informs you that they have, within their sort of beard ornamentations and jewelries, they have 2 large diamonds, which you sort of clocked earlier, 2 large diamonds sort of on as charms, hooked into their beard. So
do they happen to be worth 300 GP
yeah, they're
each?
probably worth 300 GP. They also just do, as they are a jeweler, they also just happen to, they do have a bag of assorted gemstones, but anything beyond those 2 diamonds, you'll have to roll luck checks for if you ever need anything else. So we get to that when we get to that, but for now they explicitly have 2 300 GP worth of diamonds in their beard.
Do you want to get the mystery key? It's not too much, and it's not a big chance that it'll work, but...
I think it can't possibly hurt.
Yeah.
That is 925. Math.
Do you want to leave it at that and have...
I think that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right, you may add to your inventory 1 instrument of scribing, 1 each potion of healing. I'll put the 3rd in Fendir if that's what you want.
Yeah.
1 eagle whistle, which I think Fearin probably says you're probably going to hold on to, and then 1 mystery key, which one of you can claim. Oh wait, you might be able to drag them into your inventories from this list.
Oh boy, that would.
Or maybe there's a shop button or a buy button.
The shop went away. I X'd out and now it's gone.
Oh. Well, this shop is Poopy Head. Y'all are owners, so I don't know why that would be.
Would it be in the... I see it. It's Shops Castco. I just can't see it on the map, but I can see it in my in the journal list. So
yeah. But yeah, I think you should be able to drag it into your character sheets, which hopefully makes it somewhat worth it compared to that. And it should take the money away automatically. But if that's annoying, we could just make sure that you guys both did about the same.
Okay, it's not letting me drag it, but maybe I'm doing it wrong.
It also could be that I didn't do it right. So there's a lot of...
Let's see.
I will test and I will... Let's see what happens if I try to give Pippa a shield of expression. It got a little notification saying cannot transfer this item. Pippa cannot afford it. Which is kind of iconic.
Maybe we need to hit consume. No, probably not.
Well, now that I've made you owners, maybe that's what's messing it up.
Oh, maybe. Make us not owners again. Make us customers.
Try now.
Okay, let's see.
I'm just going to give Pippa's character sheet 100 gold to see if she can now buy the Shield of Expression. Ah! Oh my god, it worked. And now it's out of the shop? Okay, so I was able to do that just by dragging it into the inventory section, and then it came a little pop-up saying, would you like to purchase this? And it tells you how much.
It's not letting me.
Crazy. Okay.
I'd be okay if you dragged it into my inventory.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I consent to that.
Yeah.
Great.
I consent.
I don't know. I'll figure that out at some point in the future. Next time you guys encounter a store that I have planned meticulously in advance instead of just sort of half-assing it the day of. Okay.
It's the only way to do anything, really. 1
potion of healing. Here, I'm going to do the eagle whistle, and then I'm going to put the rest in. Yeah, just so that's somewhat more even.
Right.
And changing your inventory, your whatever, your other stuff. And then mystery key, potion of healing. And hey, you know what? You guys will get a 50 gold GP discount for putting it, because I'll put it in Fendir's inventory and they'll cover that.
Hooray!
Just because it make it easy and okay. Instrument of scribing is what I think you need to do next. Yes. Okay. If you're splitting everything down the middle, it would be 875 divided by 2, which is 875. 875 divided by 2 is 400 plus 35 plus 2.5. 800 plus 35. 837.5. So,
right, let's see.
Or no,
437.5. I will do the higher amount.
Well, why don't we just do it with silver?
Yes, you can take, but basically, Theron, you can give yourself back.
Oh yeah.
Around 100, and Vanya, you could take yourself away around 100, and then it'll probably be about the right. If you guys really care that much, you can also just make sure
we could do. Let's see, we got how much to begin with? We got 2,500 to begin with.
Yes.
500 minus 437.5.
No, so it would be 2,500 minus.
Oh no, that was the half.
I accidentally closed Vanya.
I made this math. I should have just told you. I shouldn't have given you guys the 2,500 until immediately telling you you're at the shop, so we could just do it simpler.
Okay, here. No, I'll do it.
Small problem.
I'm not really that
I'm not seeing the shopped items in Vanya's inventory.
Well, that's mysterious. Theron, are they in your inventory?
Let me look.
If not, I'm gonna be.
I don't see
them either. Great. I'm so glad that it did that. Did it take the money out of your account?
Yeah.
Yes.
I got scammed.
Put it in mine, so I can go get it.
I already have them. I can do it. I think from just the items list. I just eagle whistle. Yes, use the importer. Okay, now eagle whistle is in there. Eagle whistle.
Okay, now I see it.
Potion of healing is all that Fearin gets, and then Vanya gets the mystery key and a potion of healing and the instrument of scribing. Yes, well, now I know that was actually more complicated than it needed to be. Good to know. We'll figure out what works next time, and I'll give Fendir a healing potion.
Okay, so I had 175 to start with. And the halved. So there was 2,500 to start with. Then we have that. We split that in half.
812 more gold than you started the session with.
Okay. Plus 175. I should have 9, 8, 7. Okay.
Great. I'm so glad that it was so smooth and well, okay.
It's
And
okay. It was fun.
I like
it was
that you made this shop. That was super cute.
It was very whimsical.
Entirely mechanically, I thought it was super cute.
It was very whimsy.
Some people on Reddit had like a whole thing where they had like the detailed map to their towns, and each one was like each shop they had was like the individual shop you could click on, and I was like, that's fun, but also that's a lot of work.
Most people clearly don't have day jobs.
And sometimes, okay, I might have accidentally imported everything. Do you guys have it in your character sheets just once, or do you have it like 8 times? You should have one of each of those items. Okay,
I have 2.
I don't know. Who knows?
It's okay.
But anyways, yeah, it's work in progress, and yeah. Some people try to use Foundry to make D&D into a video game, and I don't want D&D to be a video game personally.
Real.
So, anyways, okay. Great.
When did I lose a hit point during this?
You, Fearin squeezed your hand really tightly earlier.
Oh, right.
And you failed your con
I was
save.
so confused. I was like,
I did also
lose a hit point in the shopping process.
Forgot to mention,
Paper cut.
really importantly, that when Vasadi gave you the bag of coin, they had also handed over a laminated piece of parchment with portraits of the two of you. That was your Casco membership card. So you do need to put that in your inventory as well. You each have one. It's the only reason you're able to shop there. And your membership is sponsored for the next calendar until the following year's Prism's Day ritual. Sponsored by Wisteria LeBlanc and the Council of Colors.
I'm a little horrified, but I'm here for it.
Casco membership card.
Yes.
I put it under equipment.
Remember that.
Yes, you did. You did have to show your card to be able to get in the door, which is probably why none of you shopped here before really ever made notice. You were like, oh, membership's not worth it. I don't really need that right now. And so now you have them, so you can. And if you happen to encounter another Casco in your travels,
is it a chain?
It might. It's a warehouse store.
It's a chain. Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe there is. Anyways, when you are all set, Fendir had told you that they would meet you had given you directions to the dock where their ship is boated. Their boat is docked, and sort of meet you there because they had all the magical items they need. I didn't need to browse, and we're getting things ready to set off. You approach the docks. Most of them are sort of like very commercial, like importing sort of as each of the provinces in Prismara sort of specialize in their own like little industry, like different industries, and sort of those sort of goods are distributed widely, equitably throughout the nation. A lot of that sort of distribution sort of comes through Prisma, and then it's sort of again varied out from here via shipping routes and also along the main roads on the map. And so you walk along a whole lot of these big shipping sort of freight type, medieval freight boats. And you come to the end of a dock, and you see a mid-sized boat with a metal hull and metal docks that seems to be powered by a steam engine. And sort of the connection of, it makes sense. Rodona is known for its mining. They probably have a lot of quicker access to coal. Fendir is himself a smith of various sort of trades. Would make sense that they would probably not have, that they would have like a very sturdy boat to carry all these like heavy materials and sort of things. So you're able to board this, board Fendir's metal ship. There's like a small crew of other dwarves, the ones you had seen earlier, packing things up. And you see 2 backpacks sort of similar to Fendir's. Is there officially D&D like climbing kit? I don't even know. Climbing.
I think so.
There's
Mountaineer gear.
There's like one of the packs.
Yeah, well, you guys can also. You guys can also import a climber's kit into your gear. I did not. If I thought of it, I would have been in advance, but I didn't.
It's okay.
But yeah, they just know that like a lot of rocks, you're probably gonna have to do some sort of climbing type things available. Once you're on the boat, Fendir approaches.
Do you want us to put in the 2024 climber's kit item, or find like the mountaineer pack?
Probably not that different.
I feel like the climber's kit is going to be good utility.
The only thing is one says you have to use a utilize action, the other says you have to use an action.
Okay.
Oh wait, the second one says, but what is it? Oh, and actually put the 2024 in because it specifies, it details how to undo the anchor.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So that I feel like that makes it more. It's what the goal of 2024 rules were supposed to be, was to make everything clearer and not have to make us rebuy everything that it kind of did anyways, but that's okay.
Occasionally they did something right, and that was nice.
Occasionally, yeah. And then as you guys are sort of making your way onto the boat, Fendir, I've realized I should probably put one in Fendir's inventory as well, so let me just do that. And they let you know that they've received. I received a messenger hawk from the from a leader of the settlement of Kosi. It seems that that's where the landslide, sort of earthquake, was centered. I know the area pretty well. My family has a mine there. We can get going. Hopefully we can get there in 2 days' time if the conditions are in our favor. So you all set sort of sail. There's not really sails in the ship. There probably is a sail, but it's not really used because of the steam. And because currents, I don't know, maybe it's towards the currents, maybe it's not. I don't really know how ocean sailing works. And so, yeah, you guys are all on board this ship. Is there anything you would like to do to socialize and whatever, or what have you? You could do that. But I would like first for one of you to make a roll of a D20.
Oh, God. Who feels lucky today?
I'll do it. Okay. I mean, I don't feel lucky, but I'll do it.
I feel like I was mostly rolling poorly last session, so, oh, well.
Okay.
Don't.
Oh, no.
Okay, you all
run that again with you reacting better.
You set off, and once you sort of left the harbor of Prisma, the skies, which had been like a little bit overcast and a little bit sort of like gray, but still pretty bright, just not the sun itself peeking through. The clouds darken, and it starts to rain pretty hard, and there's a lot of like not quite sleet, but that really cold, freezing rain that comes at you sideways. Any time spent on the like the deck of the ship itself is miserable. But everyone's sort of having to take shifts to like sort of shovel the coal and like things like that, and like just help out around it. As a result, for this day, you are not able to do any downtime activities. You can have like the conversations you'd like, but you won't have any opportunities for any downtime activities. And you'll both, after your long rest, you will have gained a level of exhaustion for not being able to be like stay properly dry and warm Because even in like sort of the hull of the ship, in a ship made of metal, it leaches all the warmth from your bones no matter what you do in it when it's this cold out and you're not able to stay like right next to the steam engine, which you aren't able to. The bunk rooms are on the other side of the ship because that wasn't very well engineered. Oops. Yeah, that's sort of your first.
Am I dumb? How do you give yourself a level of exhaustion? I'm clicking the little button and it's not like
you guys are using different characters.
You have to change the number.
I keep clicking on Fendir's character sheet when I try to click on Fearon's. If you click on the little dot, the first.
Yeah, and it's not doing anything.
You have to click the edit button at the top and then click on the little dot. Maybe
you can't be exhausted, I guess.
It's also not working. Oh, there's like an exhausted condition, right?
But you said to wait until after we rest, right? So that we'll have it.
Yeah. So but that is sort of day one. If there's anything you want to do socially, you can, but you aren't able to do any sort of personal downtime activities with any level of like accomplishment. So you all
has never wanted to do anything socially.
Hey, we love that for him. So you guys can take a long rest if you need it. You probably don't, because Yvonne, you can manually give yourself back the 1 hit point if you'd like.
It's important to me.
I don't know how to give you exhaustion, Fearon.
There's a condition, so I'd click that.
Great. I'm surprised because you'd think it would give it. I will try something. I will know what I can do. I will put you on the map, and then I will give you a condition that way to make sure it's the right level of exhausted. Exhaustion 1. And then I will do. And Vanya, were you able to manually put your exhaustion in?
I'm using the old type of character sheet for him.
The red character sheet continues to be weirdly broken sometimes.
I use it for fast. It's all vibes.
I use a different character sheet for most of it, depending on which character. Because the spellcasters, I don't like that one for the spellcasters. And I will give tidy sheets. I like actually quite a bit. Tidy sheets for Fendir has a level of exhaustion as well. All right.
I just like that you can have a favorites bar because it helps me not forget all the things I can do.
Yes, I agree. Okay, and then May, would you roll? So your first day on the water is I don't have like a fancy little party little like mappy map like diagram thingy, but we'll just put a little circle. So you start off there where the pink is, and then by the end of day 1, you're kind of like here.
Okay.
That's kind of where you are. I don't have hexes. Maybe I should. I don't know. Maybe someday. For now, this is good. And then, okay, so that is day 1. Y'all are cold and miserable and wet.
Are we going to We're going to Portacali, right?
You're going
or
to
Rodona.
Rodona. So
okay.
Fendir told you that that he had heard that they had heard from their contact after the landslide that it had happened in Kosi, which is where their family does have a mine.
Okay.
You know what? Maybe I'll give you a little bit of background more on Rodona that Fendir can sort of tell you around the dinner table at night. Since neither of you have really traveled there, you can sort of start talking. If you have any questions about Rodona, you can ask. But Fendir can tell you. Let me pull up the actual lore doc so I can tell you some fun things. I have this in so many lore. That's the wrong lore doc.
I felt that.
Well, I still have all my voice memo notes that I'm still typing up. I'm at like page 19 out of 47, I think. And so but just typing that up is a different doc that I've not yet put in the main doc because I didn't want to commit to anything yet. But I have some, that's the wrong voice memo doc. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. Rodona. Fendir, you're sort of sitting down at a meal of like hardtack and like, so maybe there's probably some like fresh, some still pretty fresh bread and some like, I guess crusty with some soft butter that's able to stay okay like the day. Some fruit and some like not hardtack. We'll give you some, you have like dried jerky, but it's all no warm food. There's not like a hot kitchen on the ship because it's sort of made for jaunts between the different ports within Rodona. Because there are a lot of different mines sort of all along the sort of craggy coast. That is a lot of sheer sort of cliff faces, going like sort of like cliffs right jutting off into the sea. Let's find the fun things to say about this nation, province, area. Well, it's a mining province, so a lot of people do mining. There's a lot of mining. Sort of a lot of different settlements are sort of spaced around the biggest mines. And then there's the Iron City capital, which you can sort of see even now over the like, because it's towering so tall above the island between where you all are and it. It is a giant walled fortress made of what looks like iron. It's capital. You guys would also know just from sort of general knowledge. Well, actually, Fearon wouldn't know because of Fearon also doesn't know about paper manufacturing. So Vanya would know that the Iron City is where the like national mint is. So it's where all the coin is made, which makes sense because that's where they're mining all the precious gold, precious metals, and so it makes sense to also process. Most of the processing is also done here. The national mint is within the walled city of Stackaju, more commonly known as the Iron City, because it's kind of a mouthful. Sort of Fendir sort of, we've had more of these landslides and earthquakes and things really fucking up the mines in the recent months. The mines are life, and I say that sort of jokingly, but it's really where all of it's what everything is based on. Most families are sending all the people who can work in the mines. It's the best way to make a living. It's the only real way to make a living, and everyone's taken care of. There's not like widespread poverty there's not widespread famine or people in the streets like, I've heard of from other, from some of the travelers who come to PRISMA or from elsewhere. But, it's the difference between fresh, crusty bread and salt dough and like milled and like rough oat bread. My family's, obviously there's some legacy there if I'm on the council. But we're we have a lot of copper miners for the most part. We have a couple salt mines. But there's a handful of families that really own like 90% of the mines. My family owns like enough to sort of keep our tree sort of thriving. Mostly family works there. We're not really we're trying not to sort of add to the thing, but it's a lot of, in Prisma, when you sort of walk to the like industrial district and you see all the sort of like really close together houses and everyone's still like, seems like mostly fine, but there's like definitely a little bit of the vibes aren't as good as in sort of the residential district. Like it's even called the industrial district, even though the majority of the city lives there. A lot of Rodona is it's haves and have-nots, and no one's starving. And I love my people, and I'm here to make sure things are okay. But depending on the mine which mine it is that collapsed, we could be looking at thousands underground. So, again, really appreciate you both being willing to sort of run out on a 12 hours notice, because truthfully don't know what we're going to find out there, in there, underground.
Mm.
You ever trapped underground?
Have we been? No, I haven't.
No,
Wouldn't wish on my worst enemy.
Have I?
I don't think you have fear. Not
I don't think so either, but
I did skim and read, but yeah, you've definitely been in like underground, but not like never been. Don't think you've ever been buried alive.
I don't think so either. I just couldn't remember her little past adventures.
Yeah.
We fell in a hole with a big spider, but that was it.
That's true. Yeah.
Fucking hate spiders.
Yeah, they're not fun.
Not fun. If there's anything you guys want to ask me about, being trapped underground sounds intriguing to you.
No, the spider that we encountered.
Oh. Right. Fendir just sort of shivers. They clearly do not like the Spidey Spuds.
Vanya had been like flipping through his like specimen notebook to show the picture, and he just kind of puts it back down. For once, Vanya reads the room.
Yay!
Yay! Such progress, really. And let's see if there's anything else of note. If there's anything else you guys want to talk about or do before you go to bed, you can. Otherwise, we can officially hit the long rest button. But I think you guys are at your levels of exhaustion, so then you can just do that. So, all right. The next day, morning comes.
So we're no longer exhausted. We're good.
No, sorry. So you are exhausted.
Now we have a level.
Now you are exhausted. This is the day after the rain. Yeah, sorry, that was unclear. Good. Okay. That conversation happened that first night at dinner, as you guys are realizing you don't know much about Rodona because you've never traveled there.
I forgot we didn't roll a second time.
Yes. And so, if you would please roll for me.
Roll better than I did.
It'd be funny if you roll worse. Okay, well that's fine.
Awesome. What? It's a 19. It can't get much better than that.
Sometimes good for you is less fun for me.
Okay.
So the day starts out, the clouds of yesterday have mostly dispersed. The sky is still pretty gray, but it's interspersed with like light blue behind it, sort of peeking through the sun. It occasionally comes out at moments. By all accounts, the weather is looking much better than it did the day before. And you guys are sort of plodding along in your coal ship. Oh wait, I didn't want to add a new one. Let me move this guy. So yeah, your ship is sort of moving, and we just do a little illustration as I manually pick up this thing, and then you sort of are on this little what appears to be a pretty common shipping route, travel route of boats, and you sort of see the purpose in Fendir's boat being relatively small, because you can sort of see as you pass this sort of like little inlets and things and craggy bits where it would be behoove one to have a smaller, more nimble ship. And around, I don't know, say to midday, you are sailing along when the sun has made a sort of more permanent appearance in the sky. The clouds sort of dissipated away. When both of you roll me perception checks.
Okay.
With disadvantage.
I'd love to.
With disadvantage because you are both exhausted. Still sort of blinking the sleep out of your eye. That's pretty good. All right. Vanya, you are not used to sort of roughing it so much. You've had a pretty privileged life up until now. You pretty much always had a warm bed, even if not a very loving one.
My son is not outdoorsy.
But yeah, you were cold and wet last night. You're not up to your best self. And as you're sort of looking up and sort of admiring the beautiful red-hued cliffs as you're sort of navigating between them, you are caught off guard as a large thing flies at you from the direction of the sun, casting in a shadow. Theron, on the other end of the ship, you look over and sort of hear a loud squawk as 3 griffins sort of careen down onto where the ship is.
So they're friendly.
So I'll have everyone roll initiative. Vanya, you're going to be surprised when we start this first round.
I don't know that I can be.
Well, if you can't, that sucks for me, but also makes sense.
Alert.
But
that's like half the reason you get alert.
I can't be surprised.
Yes, right. I forgot you had alert. Why do you have gray vision?
My beautiful son. I love him so much. He's perfect.
I always just go to the map and do like token vision off or like global lighting off.
What I thought I had already done, but let me at least put
I'm so proud of my son for his feet coming in handy.
So Vanya, you are caught off guard, but you are able to recover yourself in time and not have them, as their claws reach for you. You don't go fully.
He's always ready.
Surprise. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Configure, lighting, token vision, save changes. And you do that, and then we will activate it. And you all will just ignore the docks, which are not there. I just like the ship map.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
It's the only metal ship I found.
I like it. It's cool.
Yeah, but also imagine all the floors are actually made of like metal. It's all metal, not. There's like some like, wood crates and stuff, but it's all metal. Imagine Fire Nation ships.
Mm-hmm.
What they are.
I got
basically.
you.
But like not evil. And I will do the thing where I start a encounter. And everyone can roll initiative, I think.
Yep.
Initiative should be with disadvantage because it's a skill check.
I forgot to roll it at disadvantage, but 7 is pretty bad anyway.
I've been foolish.
How does one roll it again?
I was just going to make an initiative check from in here, and then there are probably ways to change it if needed,
Theron, yours was a 10 in the second roll, so I'm going to resetting it back to the 7. And Vanya, your 16 was with disadvantage. Of course it was.
Hang on. I tried to roll again. Did it not work?
I don't know. I didn't look. I'm just looking at the combat tracker.
Yeah, because I rolled it in there. That was not with disadvantage yet. I will be so honest.
Okay, great. Just roll it again. I'll just roll.
That's what I was trying to do.
We'll just.
And it's not. letting me?
I can hit reroll for you, which I know is less fun, but maybe it's just
Hang on.
the only way to.
I can do this.
I cleared it. Now you can hit the button again.
Oh, awesome. You're wonderful. Thank you.
Okay, interesting that
Wait,
Fearon
why
has
do
a
I have
different version of
+2
exhausted one than the other two.
-2? What is happening?
I don't know. I
Hang
can't
on.
see whatever you just rolled.
Well, no, I'm looking at the formula for the roll says +2 and also -2. Very confused. I don't know what's wrong with my beautiful boy. Right? Because that's what? Hang on. The hell?
Do you have anything that?
Here, let's just, okay.
I think if the other numbers are fine, it's probably fine for now. We'll figure it out. We can figure it out. But I think if the +7 should be right. Otherwise,
it should be a +9. His initiative.
Oh, well, that would
So I'm
be
gonna
it.
add an extra 2 right now.
Yeah, that's fine. Sometimes the computer makes it more complicated than it needs to be. Great. Okay. 14.
Still 14.
That's great. All right. That is going to start combat. Oh,
His initiative with disadvantage still gets to go second. I love him. I love my son.
Which griffin is it? It is this one. This griffin is how fast are they? I don't. Oh, fly! Great! Oh, they're so fast. He is she. It's a girl. Girl power.
Girl power
is the sort of this one over here that is coming from the front of the ship. Goes first. Is going to go for the first thing they see, which is going to be Fendir, and is going to target Fendir, and is going to multi-attack.
That's rude.
With Ren. Attack. And it's just normal, I think. And that's going to hit.
Oh dear. Less than ideal, for sure.
Hit Fendir for 60 points of damage.
60?
6. But also, wait, why is...
That was terrifying.
But also, what is your guys' HP totals at level for right now?
46?
This level?
56.
32 is very low for Fendir to have, right?
Clerics is like a D8. Does he have a bad constitution?
That's 2.
Maybe he rolled really badly when he leveled up.
I don't remember what I rolled him like
That's happened to
6
all
months
of
ago
my
at this point.
ever.
I rolled them very bad, very long time ago at this point. So we'll deal with that later.
It's okay. We can keep them safe.
Yeah. Great. Okay. Well, I was just saw 32 minus 6, and I was like, damn, that seems bad. Cool. Okay. Apply. And then we'll inventory rend again. Attack. Normal. And that's going to hit again. And that's going to be 10 damage. Fendir is not looking great. Fendir is looking actually pretty bad. There's like big scratches across their face. One of their braids in their beard has like sort of got tangled up in the claw and it sort of got not cut off, but a little bit like ragged looking. And that is that Griffin's turn, I want to say. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, almost hit end combat. Oopsie. Vanya, you're up.
All right. Let's see.
I love the Mortal Kombat sound.
So, my son, he can sure do things. Okay. he is going to. Man, I wish I had bait and switch right now. It's okay.
I will say also that I said it before, there was no sales. There is a sale. Vanya, if you want to climb that mast at some point, it's there. Just the map, that part of the map's accurate.
I do like that. I am a fan of that. That is my usual move as a D&D player. If I'm on a boat, I climb the mast.
Oh, you might.
It's just who I am, really. All right, let's see. Vanya, you're on.
Oh, sorry. Also, I didn't realize this. Fendir is also grappled by the griffin and is in their claws. That happens if you're hit by a wren. That's what happens.
Gotcha. Let's see.
So yeah, Vanya, you can approach as Fendir sort of floating, like hovering 5 to 7 feet-ish off the ground. The front claws of this griffin looking worse for wear.
Mm-hmm. It's not
the griffin's second attack should have had advantage, but I think I didn't do that, and that's okay for now.
All right. Well, let's see. I'm gonna try to hit.
No, not advantage.
That seems good.
Great.
I was remembering what all my little key things are that I can do. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I know what I'm doing. Ostensibly. Attack with disadvantage because we're exhausted. Oh, I think
no. Attacks are different.
Level 3. Attacks are level 2 or 3 of exhaustion. You just have to just ability check.
To everything. That's what it's doing.
Vanya, what's going on, buddy?
Give this boy a situational +2. Oh, this is cool. They changed the thing so I can now select while doing the attack roll whether it's one or two-handed. That's fun.
I don't see anything in your inventory or like on your sheet that would be causing that.
Vanya, you suck, bro. What?
Yeah. Oops. I wonder if exhaustion 1 is reading wrong for you somehow. Let me give you the same exhaustion 1 that Fearin has, because I think that.
Cool.
And then I will.
I feel like that must be it.
Yeah, like maybe it imported the wrong exhaustion from the wrong rule book or somehow. I don't know. We'll see if that goes any better.
Cool. All right. Either way, that didn't hit. But my beautiful son is high leveled enough that we have extra attack, so it's a good day. It's a good day to be Vanya. Okay. Possibly. We're going to see how it goes. Yeah, that did fix the -2 thing.
Great. Weird.
Then you might want to change it off of Fendir because he has that same wiggly exhaustion.
Yes, I will change it for them.
Sorry.
All right.
I was thinking about it. I actually am thinking Fendir might use any pronouns because gender doesn't really matter as much to dwarves, and I'm thinking it maybe. I was thinking of that before this happened, but just so no one feels bad about it, because all sorts of gender fuckery happens when you are, when you're in a society that treats it differently. Exhaustion.
Question, because I'm trying to figure out whether or not to use this ability. If the griffin were to become stunned, would it stop grappling Fendir?
I would have you roll a check, maybe a dex saving throw to see if you can snag Fendir before the because the claws would lock because you're stunned. So your body would sort of, in my head, lock in place a little bit. And so essentially it could work, or maybe it could pull Fendir down with them.
Okay, why don't we just hit it? And that seems good.
I'll double check the stun condition just to be sure.
A stunned creature is incapacitated, can't move, and can speak only falteringly.
Because of the can't move, I'm inclined to think it's locked in place.
The creature automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Yes, I would allow Vanya to make a secondary check on that to snag Fendir from there, but if Vanya failed, Fendir might plummet into the ocean with a stunned griffin.
I'll just go flurry of blows instead, I think.
Okay. I'm not trying to discourage you from doing anything. I just want you to know,
No, I mean, the reason I was asking about it was because I was like, this might be a risk I don't want to take, and I was correct.
Yeah, all right. You can make your 2 extra attacks.
Yay! Tether even a roasted chicken.
Yay! I forgot about it.
I'm also realizing I don't remember anything about Forge Clerics, and so which is what Fendir is, and so now I'm going to go learn that as well.
Oh, also I forgot to roll damage on that hit with the hang on.
Yeah, damage helps, girl.
I got too excited about whether I wanted to stun. Clearly, I am entirely competent. All right, so that is 10 damage from the quarterstaff.
Amazing.
And now, I'll get back to the flurry. All right, not bad, my son. That's 8 damage from the first blow in the flurry. But it wouldn't be a flurry if it was just one. My beautiful boy. He's killing it.
Look at him go.
Well, that's not bad, kid. All right, I'll take that. That's good.
Griffin's looking not happy, not great.
All right, I can work with that. And then I guess I'll end my turn.
Amazing. All right, this is a different Griffin, a different buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So this one's going to fly in and sort of seeing their buddy sort of in the snit with the other two. It's going to sort of come at you, Fear, and claws out.
As it gets within my reach, I can take an opportunity attack because of Polearm Bastard.
Awesome. They have a fly speed. They have a fly speed of 80. I don't really need to worry about distance. They will come and they'll sort of they'll get to like here, and the sort of back legs sort of close to, but not resting on the edge. You can take that attack.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna hit. Does a 14 hit?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
They're big giant birds. I mean, bird line guys. They got skin and feathers and fur. Okay.
No bird armor.
That is that. Yeah, you not fun, Bram.
No. It.
Not having a good time.
I don't apply it. No, I don't.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. It applied. It already applied. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And then it will come at you with its friend attack.
Come at me, bro.
Normal. And it misses, but it does have multi-attack, so bummer.
Come at me, bro.
And does hit this time. And Fearon, you're also grappled.
I believe that'd be like slashing damage, not something I can absorb.
It's piercing damage.
Piercing, yeah.
Yes.
Same difference.
And you have the grappled condition as you are now in its claws. And it went how far did it go? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. It's gonna fly. It's gonna fly up with you in its arms.
Oh,
it's gonna go.
Good thing you have the eagle whistle.
25 feet up, but like a little bit more over the ship. So you are sort of up in like, I can't put you in the same space, but you're in like sort of that space. But you are 25 feet up in the air. Firen.
I'm gonna go ahead and say with confidence that this is not ideal.
Yeah, probably not.
And then that will be that guy's turn. And then the last one, well, it probably it sees Firen sort of get lifted in the air, sees his other buddy getting beat up by Vanya. This is the one that had originally been coming at you, Vanya. It's a little bit annoyed that its prey sort of ignored it and walked the other way. It's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, and it will target Vanya, and it will... having that combat with all the same, it's like multiples of the same bad guy is so much easier than having to figure out multiple sack blocks. I'm like, I just did multi-attack? Great. Normal, and that will hit Vanya.
It's not a missile, is it?
No. If it was shooting its claws at you, talons at you, I'd say maybe. But it's just sort of the whole thing of it is sort of flying at you. So,
the whole being is the missile.
Yeah, Vanya, you are hit for.
I would like to deflect Griffin.
You're hit for 6 damage, and then you have the unfortunate circumstance where you are also grappled by this third Griffin. And you are now in its arms, and it flies up and then sort of goes up to the top of this mast.
It's a little bit rude, but okay.
Which we'll say is, I think I said 25, so we'll just say it's 40 feet up. Vanya, you're sort of like over there, and you're 40 feet, we'll say, because of 5 that. And then it will hit you again. Or try to. Okay. It'll attack you again.
That's so rude.
But I'll say grapple does not give them advantage. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
All it means is you don't have movement, for the record.
That is upsetting, because movement is one of his best things. But
it does in the sort of trying to, as you're like, it's wrestling with you with this in its claws to try to bring you up to this mast to sort of, play with its prey. He misses in trying to slash at you again because, can't bring you. So that brings us to Firen.
Okay, can I try to get out of the grapple? Is that an action?
Yes. It is an action. It is a escape. It is a DC 14 strength saving throw. It doesn't actually say, but I'm going to say strength saving.
Okay. Don't get disadvantage because it's a saving throw.
Correct.
10's still not great though. So
no. Did you had inspiration?
No, I used it last session.
All right. Well, okay. That is your action, but you do have a bonus action. Let me just double check the stat block, because I think this is the 2024, and maybe it's different than how most of the things in earlier ones. Actually, it doesn't say. Yeah, actually, it's kind of weird that the 2024 description is not actually more helpful than I thought it would be. So yeah, that's your action. But you can use a bonus action. You don't have any movement if you'd like.
Okay, I would like to Okay. I am going to... At least I'm going to action surge.
Great.
So I can do something. Do I get disadvantage on attacking it since it is my grappler? No. Okay,
it is
cool.
just no speed.
Then I will attack it.
Great.
Okay. I would like to do a wild warfare.
Love it. Let's have that roll.
Yay!
Because
maybe
it's
something new and not one you've got a couple times.
The next Dex or Con saving throw I make within the next minute to avoid taking damage from a spell.
Okay.
That's casting spells.
It's a roll the dice for a reason.
Yeah, that's okay. I think she feels a little quicker and hardier, but like in not a useful way right now. So she will just do her damage.
Kitten, what are you wanting?
And 12 damage is pretty good. And then I do, because I took the attack action, I get to attack with the blunt end of her pole arm.
Joplin, come here.
Oh, a crit! Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful.
Amazing.
Give me a
We'd love to
crit.
see it.
Crit damage. Okay, I know we talked about this like every time we play. Does Great Weapon Master count for the blunt end of her damage?
You replace that damage rolls?
Yeah, Great Weapon Master or Great Weapon Fighting is 1 or 2. Polearm Master is so yes, I do. Okay, so I get to re-roll those as they were both 2s. Okay, slash R 2d4 plus 5.
Oh, Janice, do you want to?
Oh, that was worse.
Do we take the new one, or do we take the whichever's better?
Must use the new roll, even if it's worse. Okay. Oh well. I probably shouldn't use it on that then.
Well, it could have been, all right.
Right. It's a gamble.
Yeah.
I will give them back 1 HP.
Yeah.
Great. But they're not looking good, so you got that going for you. The one that you're fearing, the one that had you in his arms, is looking even more fucked up than the one that has been sort of keeping Fendir.
Okay. Could I, as a free object interaction, pull out the eagle flute in case I were to be dropped? To okay.
I forgot how much time fucked up the game. Yes, you can do that.
Okay, because it's like I'm interacting with an object, but it's also basically readying an action to preparing a reaction to catch myself, Featherfall. But
I'm actually surprised the description of the item does not tell you if it requires an action, but I think it requires an action.
Okay.
Magic item. So
then never mind, because
it will take an action to blow, because you can't.
I feel like it's kind of iffy.
We can roll for a reaction or something.
Okay.
We'll do some sort of check.
Cool.
So you could say you have it out, or you had it in your pocket on a string and now it's around your wrist or something. So it's prepared. Your planning is taken into account. If you were to drop, we will have some rolls about it.
Okay. That's it.
Great. Fendir is fucking in pain right now. and sort of calls out, "Shit, should have." They have a nest up on the top of the cliffs, and usually we sort of fly white flags to make them known that we're not here to mess with their babies. But
they understand the terms of surrender.
Magic fucking birds. What do you think?
All right, just wondering.
It's just huge signals usually prepares and
in the claws of a griffin, it just pulls out his notebook and writes it down. It's so funny.
But all the shitty weather yesterday escaped my mind, and worried about the. Sorry about that.
No need to apologize.
But they're just trying to protect their young, so if we can avoid totally murking them, I prefer. They're kind of cute, but not when they are. Okay. Fendir is going to have a actually, oh my god, they don't have to cast because they're a forge cleric and they can also do weapon stuff.
Or he could heal himself. Or do both.
Could do that also.
I would love that journey.
He has healing word, probably. At least it's a spell he could, in theory, have access to.
Yes. Oh, I forgot that they have a thing that they could have helped them before. Well, now I know they have that, so that's good. They are going to cast a spell. They are going to cure wounds themselves, I think.
That seems wise.
Yeah. They're in pain. They are at health, so they will do that. And at a second level. Yeah. Oh wait, not at second level, because that's more than they can get. They're only going to do it at first level. They roll they get 10 back. Great. That's Yay! Their action. And I didn't prepare any spells for them. That's why I'm so confused. Great.
These
they have a lot of pre-prepared ones, and that's fine. They are going to that's it. They can't cast any other spells. They can't do anything else with the bonus action. They just keep killing word themselves for 10 HP and reminded themselves that they have an ability for when they get hurt. If they get hurt, that they can reduce the damage. So they learned that. So that's good.
Good for them.
Great. All right, and that is back to the Griffin attacking them's turn, and the Griffin is going to continue to rend them into pieces.
I don't like
or
it.
try to. Check. Probably should have had them healing word and try to escape. That was dumb. Okay, that's okay.
It'll be fine.
Hey, it's okay. So when you're panicked, like...
So they just get a critical hit on Fendir.
I don't like that at all.
They could forge cleric to reduce the damage a little.
No, the forge cleric reduces it. It's not a forge cleric thing. It's a thing. Oh. But it is a thing. They got a fun feat when they when I built them, because that's what we do. Fendir uses their reaction, and the forces the Griffin to make a strength saving throw of a number. Every sheet has a different place where they put the strength, where they put the DC of your spell saves. Is a DC 15 strength saving throw. They do add a +4. So we'll see how that goes. Meets it, beats it. Very unfortunate. But we'll take here. You see ephemeral, ethereal, gemstone wings sort of be at the Griffin. As this,
that's pretty cool.
Gift of the Gem Dragon.
Nice.
Feat, which allows them to sometimes do some things.
Very cool.
But they do roll 2d8, and the Griffin takes 4 damage from that. And they still have more uses of it, so they're not dead yet.
All right.
31 out of 59. It'd be really bad luck if y'all's new cleric died in your first combat. As this Griffin,
I would be upset. Yeah.
As this Griffin will once again rend. Nope. They don't do that. Delete. Target this guy. Inventory rend. Normal. That does hit again. That gives a really good AC also. So this is kind of crazy. This is going this poorly. I'm
alarmed.
So Fendir does go drop. You see with a slash, another slash of talon, this time sort of grazing the neck in a way that is not great to see. You see Fendir as they go limp in the Griffin's arms.
Thanks. I'm only ever playing a cleric again.
And it does have grappled, and then let's add this little on now too. They have so many effects happening on their body. That is that Griffin's turn. It seems to be looking to dig its beak into Fendir to perhaps eat them.
Oh my gosh, this is not good.
If it continues in this way.
All right. I'll try and attack the one holding me because that's what I can reach,
These are CR2. This should not be happening. Well, yeah, good, yeah.
All right, let's see here. Vanya! Why do you suck, bro? I ask so little of you, man. Okay, that's better. All right, that'll be 9 damage.
Great.
And then I really don't know if I have any capacity to do anything helpful to Fendir. Hang on.
Oh my god.
I think the issue is that in 2014 rules, there was a challenge rating 2, but there was no grapple ability. And they added that, and then didn't change the CR. Well, interesting. This was the easy combat.
This is the easy combat.
This was the easy combat in the encounters I had prepared. Yes, this was the.
We are rolling really badly. I feel.
Yeah, and they're rolling really well on Fendir, who has an AC of 18. So,
it's hitting time.
It's okay. Tether, even a roasted chicken has us. It'll be okay.
Hey, what is a griffin but a giant chicken?
That's true.
Oh, I can't believe that hit. That worked out well. Okay.
Hey! What a strong boy.
Quarter staff.
Great.
Can I please hit with the better weapon? Please. That'll work. And then I would love to do some damage, please. Oh yeah. Do better, man.
It's looking messed up, but not looking quite as bad as either of the other two. The one that has you, Vanya.
Oh boy.
It's okay. I have an idea.
One of Vanya's turns of hitting things was on a different griffin, so
that's true. Yes, and you did get a lot down with that. Next up is the griffin that has you in its arms. Firen is going to try to hit you with its rend. Y'all already grappled, so it doesn't really. It just sort of keeps clawing at you. And that one, it somehow it's holding you in its arms, and yet it still misses. Its claws, its talons strike out, and it hits your new breastplate, and sort of skids off. And Firen's rewarded with a sort of moment of thievery is good sometimes. And then we'll go again with its multi-attack. And that will hit. Firen, you have your 8 damage. That is applied to you automatically. And then it's going to sort of, I think it's going to light down to the deck because it's realizing it doesn't have to be using its, it doesn't have to be doing all the effort of being up in the air and holding this heavy chick with lots of armor on. So it goes and lands on the deck with you in its arms. You don't take any damage from it, Firen, but you do thump and hit the back. Your back hits the deck pretty hard, and it's you're sort of slammed down in a not comfortable way. And how do I? But yeah. And that is that one's turn. And then it will be the other one. Vanya, this is your guy.
All right, I can handle this.
And we'll also try to rend you.
A bit rude. Okay.
And that will hit.
It sure will.
These are rolling really great, and I don't know what's happening there. Apply. That is going to be 9 points of damage. It's going to try to rend you again.
Rude again.
That time it misses.
Yay!
And it's going to. And this one, it's sort of landed on the pole now, sort of with its back. I guess they have back paws and not talons. I don't know how the physics of that works, but they're sort of holding you up in the air like a horse, rearing up. And you're sort of up in the air, and it sort of over the thing. And that is that griffin's turn. Firen, that do be you.
Okay. First things first, I would like to send Squip over to deliver a healing potion to our good old friend Fendir.
Great.
Yes, Squip.
Great. I didn't ever make Squip a little icon. All right, so
that's okay.
Squip. How mean am I going to be?
Squip is our hero.
You're going.
Squip MVP.
Listen, I'm not. You're sending your familiar out in combat. Not a combat made familiar.
That's okay.
Griffin is going to roll an attack of opportunity on it. with disadvantage because it's holding you in its talons, so it's not an easy thing for it to do. But it's going to sort of try to whip at it with its like lion tail. But also it would still have talon stats, so however that works.
Yeah.
And then it will. Is it still saying? Okay. 0.
It's okay, Squip. You got this, baby.
And it misses. Squip darts.
Oh, thank God!
The sort of stomping of the back foot, and darts across, and will go and pull. Use their action to dig out Fendir's healing potion and pour it down their throat. I think that we've said that if you use, because Squip using a whole action, I will. We'll just roll it normal. Actually, I don't know if but great. Yes, that's so nice of you. To do. Fendir, do the rest of your turn, and then I'll just do that on Fendir's turn, so I can just sort of.
Okay.
Then change what you're doing, but they will come up.
Then I will attack the griffin.
Great, go for it. Amazing.
Okay, and then I will do a wild warfare. Maybe I could get something a little more useful.
Open.
But that's the fun of it.
That's the fun of it.
It's the same number. My curse.
No.
So she's still
a really great opportunity if you in the right battle.
Yeah. It's just ain't it though. Okay, let me do my damage.
Yeah, I'm doing it right this moment.
If anyone tries to attack you with a spell, you're ready.
Okay, there's some damage to it. Now I will do the blunt end. She will whip around with the other end of her halberd.
Get him.
Fuck.
It is funny to me that on subsequent hits with the butt end, you got a nat 20 and a nat 1.
Yeah, that is kind of funny. Okay, well, that's it.
Your teeth there, you're navigating a very large weapon with, in the talons sort of underneath this griffin.
Yeah.
It's free, you're bound to sort of not hit it every time. Okay, it's going to...
That's both of our characters wield comically long weapons for this situation.
Party named Bigwood.
No. Fendir recovers 8 hit points.
Yay!
They are going to then use their action to try to escape from the clasp of these talons.
That seems wise.
They add a +2, which could be worse.
Party named Pair of Anguish, but pair is in 2 instead of exactly the medieval torture device.
They need to hit a DC 14. Fendir gets a potion poured down their gullet. They see a mechanical monkey looming over them they've never seen before in their life. So robot monkey now thinks that their married baby have died and are now in like Smith heaven monkey of robot, because it's sort of like 4G a little bit. Then sees the giant griffin still standing over them with them in their claws, and then is like, get together, and manages to roll out between their claws, which have gone a little bit slack because they thought that it was unconscious. They thought that the griffin thought that they were unconscious. Great. That is their action, and as a bonus action, they are gonna cast Sanctuary on themselves.
Good. I support that.
because things not looking good, and I'm usually better than this, I promise. And then, where'd it go? Great. So they are now sanctuary. And Squip sort of climbs up and is sitting within their ropes again, or within their like armor, so that Squip is now no longer on the field, basically.
Yay!
Squip has done an admirable job, and Squip's gonna get the heck out of Dodge.
That's exactly what I wanted Squip to do.
Yes. Fendir, I'm going to change all their statuses, but they are not going to move, so they don't do any things. So that is action, bonus action, and this is their Griffin, who will, unfortunately, they still will the undo grapple, undo capacitated, undo prone. Oh, and they use their movement to stand up, rather. We'll say unconscious. They are still exhausted. The Griffin is sort of surprised that they're standing, but will, unfortunately, no.
Wait, if they try to attack them,
Yes, you're right.
Wisdom saving throw. Which I don't think Griffins would be very good at, but I could be wrong.
They're certainly unwise for
Dang.
They succeeded. They succeeded. So
we can't have shit in this house.
So that Griffin will still go for him. So Fendir's having the worst day of their life, frankly.
Really?
The worst battle they've ever been in. Like, they are a good cleric. They are very good at the things they do, and yet today is not their day. They're embarrassed. All their new friends are seeing how bad they are. Apparently in this setting, on their own boat and everything. And that, wait. Oh no, 14 does not hit. 14 does not hit. I accidentally had the Griffin targeted. But they will try again. And that one does hit. Unfortunate. And they're down. They're down again.
No!
Shit, and then gets scooped up in its claws. But I think that this Griffin is actually getting kind of bored of Fendir because they're not putting up a very good fight. So I think the Griffin's actually going to fly with Fendir now down again. Is going to fly up, and it looks like Vanya's kind of fun to maybe tear apart over here. So is going to actually fly up 40 feet, and is going to, on its next turn, looks like it's going to start fighting with the one up here over Vanya, if that opportunity presents itself.
He's popular.
Vanya, that's you.
Actually,
you're in the arms of the one on the right. Yes.
This is his first time feeling popular. He doesn't know how to feel about that. All right. He will kind of tap him still.
Oh, that's so close to a 20. So close to a 20.
Vanya, why do you never hit on the first quarterstaff attack of your turn? What is wrong with you, my son? Can you get your head in the game?
Too bad he didn't get that +1 quarterstaff when he had the chance.
In that scenario, it wouldn't have helped. Unless these are undead griffins. I don't think they are.
It's just fun to put things in front of it could help in some ways. Great. True. That griffin's looking bloody. It's you're butchering this bird.
Let's tether this roasted chicken.
Roll me an insight check.
I would love to.
To follow up on a question you'd asked earlier, I will.
Well, 12.
Right. Well, you got above it. It's not bad. You had earlier thought that it would maybe not be a good idea to stun the griffin carrying Fendir when it was over the water. But you also know that you are above a hole and you have shoes that allow you to grip onto surfaces, that if you were to stun something carrying you, that in theory you might have a much better shot of not falling.
Don't you also have like the extract knowledge thing or something?
I do. I don't feel the need to extract aspects right now.
Okay, fair enough.
They're pretty.
They hadn't been missing me enough for that.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
I'm gonna unflurry of blow then to do stunning strike instead.
Okay, great.
I'm not sure it's even an instant.
You don't have to. I just want to make sure you know that is like an option that would be useful in some way.
We're trying to save Key up in here.
That's
all right. It's a DC 15 con save for that griffin,
and it succeeds.
Darn it.
The griffins are rolling real good today.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and try to flurry it. Conserving resources is silly. I would just use it to flurry of blows again later. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Yeah.
Now we try.
Great, you hit.
I will go ahead and extract some aspects while I'm here.
Amazing. And that tells you all the stuff?
That does tell me, damage vulnerabilities, damage resistances, damage immunities, and condition immunities, but I'm doing it more for being potentially able to use my reaction to make unarmed strikes against it if it misses me.
Great. It has none of those things.
Perfect. I'm just doing it for the riposte.
It's a big old bird. Lion thing.
Alright, and that's another 6.
You roll really well for your unarmed strikes.
Yeah, you're getting pretty good damage for, given that you have your damage is like both of you are rolling pretty good damage for your like respective types of damage that you roll. Like
it's at least consistent.
Yes. Your DPS, is that what the min-maxers call it?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I think so.
Great.
All right. I think that's good to go.
It's your turn?
Yep.
Great. This
I need these things to be weaker. That's what I need.
This griffin is going to take one swipe at you, Kieran.
Try me, bitch. To the griffin, not you.
If it's for me, I can handle it.
Well, but you're not a bitch, so.
I know, but in the good fun of it, you know. Kieran, in this instance, I'm actually going to roll. I'm not going to be a public roll. That's no fun for me. Theron, you're in this very strange position where the griffin does strike at you. It does rend you with its claws, but out of the corner of its eyes, it sees its two companions sort of laughing at each other. Theron, you do see Vanya sort of hovering, like sort of not yet between them, but it looks like the second one's going in for Vanya, and you see the third one sort of it flicks its eyes at you and then flicks its eyes back, and then doesn't want to miss out on the sort of, you know how when seagulls are all on the beach and then one goes after a Cheeto, and then they all sort of want to go for it because they're all fighting over it. And so even though this one has its own, it's like, yeah, but this one's already mine, so I want the other one too. So this other one will actually go over here.
It's pick on Vanya time.
In the mix. And it will use its other rend attack on Vanya to try to take it from the claws of its companion.
So it dropped me.
Pull a piece of fish.
Yeah, so you were pretty much on the ground already. So it just didn't grapple you. It didn't even try to grapple you.
So I'm just like
it rolled
prone.
Yeah. You are prone on the deck, but it said basically, so this one, when you target Vanya, and then rend, and then it says that the height is not high enough, so then I have to do all this.
Oh my god, I have 2 attacks. Oh,
actually, wait, oh no! I will let you take 3 attacks in your next round to make up for it.
Okay, thank you.
Does that 1 off 3 to help make up, because that would be, you guys would be in a very significantly different position had you been taking 2 attacks every round.
Oh god.
Welcome to level 5, guys.
I'm just not used to fighters is the thing.
Yeah, martials still make no sense to me, so I feel ya.
There's a reason I have the favorites column.
And it will to Vanya, I remember, because they're both martial.
It is rolling with advantage on Vanya because Vanya is now surrounded by enemies. Actually, that's maybe not a thing, right? Because they only have PCs that flanking.
I mean,
else is in there. I think it's fair in this case. They're going to get advantage on it.
Me.
Yeah. So Vanya, you are hit for 11 HP, but that was the second attack. You are now grappled by. You're now hanging between the two as if you are a human hammock.
Aww.
And that will be that one's turn. This last one is it's going to take an attack. It's mad at its friend. It's actually going to take an attack on its friend because it doesn't want him to get Vanya. Because they're all really jealous little brats.
Realistic wild animal behavior.
I'm not doing it to I'm not trying to magical savior you all. It's really
taking some narratively driven pity upon us. Thank you.
You are no, it's not. It's a Cheeto. Vanya's a Cheeto on the beach right now.
He's a Cheeto on the beach.
All right, it will hit. It will miss its friend, but it will go back to Vanya now because
when it misses.
Imagine griffins, but instead of part eagle, they're just part seagull. So they're louder and more obnoxious.
Yeah, exactly. Vanya, that is going to be 8 points of damage. Vanya, you're not feeling great.
Definitely not.
But hey, on the plus side, Vanya's getting some fascinating insight into the social dynamics of griffins. And you can take 3. You can take 3 attacks if you'd wish.
Just for your power of imagery. Take a moment to imagine that every time that Vanya has been flurry of blowsing with one hand, he's been sketching in his notebook with the other.
Yes. Here I will, however, point out that all of the griffins are 40 feet up in the air with Vanya between them.
Eagle whistle. You should probably go get Fendir before he dies.
Okay,
Fendir doesn't have any death saves. So, you got at least one round. You got at least one round.
It'd still be a lot more useful if we had a third person.
Fendir went up and went down. So, hey, listen. It's your turn.
Let me look at the item again. What's the item? How do you work? Twice as fast as your walking speed. Okay.
Let me just look up really quickly to see if it takes an action, because it's not really clear from the description.
I mean, it's speed though, so I wouldn't think so.
That's why I'm like, it doesn't. You usually doesn't, and it would say that.
Okay.
Vanya yells down, "Get to Fendir while they're distracted."
All right, you know what? I will say that because you already spent a free action, thought ahead of preparing it. I don't think it takes an action to use. I think it's just the constraint is, like the other stuff. Like you can't talk while you're using it, and it's only for while you're doing continuously. You could be using it for 5 plus at least 5 rounds. So
if I start blowing into it, do I have to get up from prone if I could just fly?
I probably should have thought harder about how this would affect this game when I put the item in the
No, it's okay.
Relatable.
Yes, but I'll say it takes half your walking speed, but then you still have your double the flying movement. So
okay, so I would have
half your walking from your total flying.
Okay, so it wouldn't be I use 15 feet of movement and then it doubles the walking speed.
So okay, your normal walking is 30.
Is 30, so
speed, but you're gonna have 45 fly speed.
Okay, cool.
Because you're taking you stood up first, but then using the whistle, then doubles it.
Okay, cool.
I'm saying 45 is a happy medium. That seems right to me. And D&D rules adjudication is just vibes. So that's what we're doing.
I will fly 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna object interaction give the potion to Squip that we've already decided was hiding in their armor.
Okay, yep. Yep, great. Okay, Squip is now another target on the field again. Let's put him back out there. Yep, Squip is right there. Squip sort of squeaks.
Wait, did you even need to give Squip? Because didn't you originally send Squip over with the potion of healing that you were holding?
I had said that Squip went over and pulled Fendir's from their coat.
Cool.
Which I think, that's...
And so...
I was trying to do potion math.
No, it's
if you want to give free object interaction, pass it to Squip.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
You're using a resource, so that tracks to me. Squip can, on Fendir's turn, for the sake, again, we'll do that again. Just remind me. And then, Fiorin, you have your action and a bonus action.
Okay, then that is 15 feet of movement. So I will spend... What's 40 minus 15?
You had 45 minus 15.
You can go up,
So that puts you at 30. Basically. Which, thankfully, with your reach I think 30 will be enough.
Yeah, it would be.
Okay, actually.
Okay.
I'm going to go up 25 feet.
Great.
I'm going to, on the bitch that thought I wasn't good enough for him,
okay.
I'm going to cast Lightning Lore. It needs to make a DC 14 strength saving throw, or be pulled towards me.
Let's go.
It fails.
Okay, then it gets pulled 10 feet in a straight line towards me, then takes 1d8 damage if it is within 5 feet of me, which it would be when you reach 5th level, so it's 2d8.
Question, is it still holding on to half of Vanya?
Yep, it is holding on to Vanya's feet. So I have been thinking about how to figure that part out. Great.
3 damage.
3 damage.
Right now.
I am going to have it be above the board. I'm going to have it roll a strength saving throw. It has to be its own strength saving DC to keep its grip on Vanya. Does that seem fair?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great. Okay. Okay, it does.
Vanya's being drawn and quartered by birds.
Vanya, I'm going to have the other one now roll. Same thing. Because now I'm just like, someone's got to let go. Otherwise, Vanya's going to be in not much fun.
He's just going to get even taller.
So that one also succeeded. Kieran, you... pull out his burst.
Wouldn't it just be like strength, like competing like strength checks,
Contested.
and then whoever, contested strength checks, and then whoever is the lowest.
That makes more sense now that I thought of. Yes, you're right. I will just use their strength saving throws as the competing ones, since they're whatever.
Yeah,
no applies to the same. Doesn't really matter. Yes, thank you. Otherwise, it was gonna be kind of fun describing how Vanya does get sort of pulled apart.
No.
Kieran, you throw out this lash of lightning. If you want lightning, and it lassos sort of around the neck of this beast. Sort of sets all its hair and fur and feathers on end as you pull it towards you. And it drops, and you see the talons release Vanya, and it's surprised. It goes 10 feet towards you.
It goes 10 feet towards me.
Right.
So it'd be like 30. Yeah. And then I will take my other 2 attacks.
Great.
Wait, does it take
actually, I'm so sorry.
5 feet of you, it takes lightning damage, right?
Sorry?
Because it's now within 5 feet of her, it takes the D8 of lightning damage, right?
Well, it's
3.
I don't believe you, because that is actually a feature of, it's very specifically, Eldritch Knights. I don't think you can use a cantrip and use your attack actions. Because cantrip is a full action, and attack is part of the attack action. So, but that was really fun and cool. So on this turn alone, I will let you take the 2 more attacks because we are in round 3 and you haven't taken your second attack this whole game. Going forward, that will not be allowed. I will allow it this
Of course,
time
obviously.
Yes.
So
and it was cool. So
I do attack.
Yeah, but Vanya is going to take Vanya takes 3 points of damage as the griffin does try to just pull it with it a little bit in that initial sort of tug of war.
These things happen.
Yeah, give you a fun thing, take a fun thing. Great.
Fuck. Oh, okay.
That hit? They're giant birds. They don't have great AC.
Oh no. There we go.
Okay.
The griffin is looking mighty fucked up.
Okay, I have another attack, or am I done?
I said you could do 2 attacks after like.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
And you have a bonus.
And then I could do my
bonk.
My blunt bomb. Can I do wild warfare on this one, or is that pushing it?
You can. You maybe wouldn't need to.
Oh, no.
That was great. Yeah. Fearing that, with that, the giant griffin, I'm so sorry. The giant griffin does collapse 25 feet below, directly on top of Fendir. He takes a death saving fail.
Oh no!
Because if a fallen creature lands on somebody else, then the landed person takes the damage. We're going to call that a death saving throw. Failure.
I mean,
so sorry. I'm not trying to be.
I would rather it be that than it be calculated after Squip gives them the potion.
Right.
You know.
So. Okay, so I think I have 5 more feet of movement.
Throw failed because a griffin corpse fell on you is hilarious. So that's how I want to go.
If I
I'm moving it over just so it's not on top of Fendir right now, but it's on top of Fendir.
I don't think I'd be able to reach it if I went up 5 more feet, right?
I think it would.
You're 25 feet up, it's 40 feet up. You would, if you were 30, because you would be 10 feet plus 5 feet, so you'd be 15 feet away. But you can, I think, can you switch to using a crossbow mid-round?
Well, no, because I would wanted to do my blunt thing.
Oh, yeah.
What if she goes sort of diagonally so that she's directly underneath something? Would that work? No, hang on. Never mind.
5 more feet of movement.
I'm foolish.
Wait, so you have 5 more feet of movement?
I think so, because it was
You were
5, 10,
I was counting.
It would still be
15 plus
you're still
25
feet up, and it's 40 feet up. So
that makes sense.
you have 10 feet. Well, hold on, math. You
5,
feet.
10, 15.
Yeah, you could hit it because the 40 feet. It's a cube in all directions.
Right.
Okay.
4 squares. So yeah, also why not?
Cool.
You use a lot of resources in this fight. So
And then I get to do my little bonus action bonk.
I'm just gonna make sure it's not gonna give you.
Oh, it says
changing it. Yeah,
15
try
feet. Okay.
I said that you can let it happen.
Yeah. We got it. There.
All the extremes with the bonks.
Now I'm gonna do a wild warfare.
Amazing.
Oh.
See if I can roll something other than a 6.
Let's do
Ooh, a
it.
4.
6.
You can
Magical barrier forms against your body and mind. Until the end of your next turn, you get a +1 bonus to your AC and all saving throws. Okay, so what I think happens is the first griffin falls dead, and I think like a puff of feathers gets swept up in the air, and then that sort of like swirls around Firen. A magical condom? Is that what you said? That's so good. Okay,
right,
critical
and
hit.
you still have to roll your actual.
Fantastic.
Great.
Yeah.
It's looking real hurt. And is there anything else you use your movement, action, bonus action?
I'm spent.
Fear had a great turn.
Yeah.
Fenrir will, just for ease, is my headphones just died.
Oh no.
Hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Love the frantic dying mid session.
For sake of ease, Firen, just put your potion of healing quantity down to 0. I hit the button, it doesn't do anything, but I will set theirs to 0 manually. And that is.
I'm really glad we bought these potions.
Yeah.
Didn't used to be the fight you needed to use them in. But great. Fenrir is up with 6 HP. They will use half their movement to stand unconscious, stand prone. They are now, they see the giant bird thing that is a corpse on top of them because it's really right here.
Sorry for the mess.
Thanks for bringing me. Shit. Which we weren't. I'm usually so much better at this. God. Okay. Here's the thing: is that as previously established, Andrew doesn't really want to kill these guys. They feel pretty bad. They're just, beasts of nature. Unfortunately, they don't really have any spells that allow them to make them leave, as far as I know.
Do they have like Bane or something?
Yes, they do.
They could do that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's more they were trying more like, actually, yes, they have command. They are going to use command.
Can griffins understand language?
That's the only question.
It doesn't say they... Oh, yes,
it's command?
It does.
Okay.
No, it does. Languages, none. Well, that would be fun if it worked. Great.
They understand semaphore, apparently. But
they do understand, surrender flags.
I'm sure there's some sort of like magic that like calm emotions. That's
humanoid. I've tried humanoids. Everything is for humanoids, and that is not fun.
Vanya's emotions.
Well, maybe he could like bane them, and then like the negative like effects will like give them bad vibes, and it'll scare them off.
Well, the other nice thing with Bane is if they then miss because of Bane, I can do my extract aspects for post based on which one of them is, depending. And also, I'm just hitting them bluntly, so they might not die.
Yeah, we can always
the biggest pointy thing.
We could do non-lethal damage.
They are going to they're trying to turn a tactic. They're still reeling a little bit from the things that happened earlier in this combat. They're going to cast Shield of Faith in themselves.
Okay. Yeah.
And they're sort of pathetically at this point. They are usually a real person, but they are feeling real pathetic in this combat.
They're cool.
Moving Scriff out of the way. Target. Shield of Faith.
How bad is it that
when assaulted by griffins?
Is it a bad thought that I'm kind of like fried chicken with the dead griffin?
I think Fendir has expressed disbelief in that concept.
Yeah.
And then, you know what? And then that was a spell. That was a bonus action spell. They are going to use Thaumaturgy to cause some tremors and stuff that to try to make it, or like a big boom sound that try to scare them off. And that'll just be a wisdom roll, I guess. Wisdom roll with disadvantage because they are still exhausted. That's a 13. The one that is currently holding Vanya gets spooked and is on its last legs and is going to drop Vanya and fly away.
Not to remind the teacher that we have homework. Would it drop me or would it just take
it? Opportunity attack. Right?
It is fleeing from you.
No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, I can't do that.
You can. Hey, listen, you can.
No, that's not how opportunity attacks work. If I had Sentinel, I could, but it's... well, let me look at my thing.
Even though sneaking is your area, you can opportunity attack it. It's just a matter of if Fearin wants to attack a dying bird as it flies away.
I'd go... no.
I mean, hey, listen, I'm just spelling it out there. Fearin could do what Fearin would do.
Oh, I didn't realize this doesn't even take a key point. I like that it's...
she'll let it live.
5 times 5.
Great.
There are no variables. It's just 5 times 5, and it's having me roll.
Great. Okay. Great, Vanya. I was gonna say, Vanya, you can roll a dex save, and if you hit a DC 20, you can catch yourself immediately on the mast wherever you'd like.
Ooh, I would like to do that.
Actually, wait, sorry, DC 20. Yeah, DC 20. That seems.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get hurt either anyway because you're a monk. So let's just have fun with it.
Dex save. Oh.
Your feet skitter helplessly along the mast. You can't quite get both enough of a foot onto the round mast to be an effective use spider climb. But for the first time in 18 seconds, you are no longer, more or less, you're no longer in the clutches of a griffin. Okay. You are 40 feet up. That's 46. Let's see if you even take any damage. 46. 19. Yeah, you don't take any damage because it. Did it roll? Okay, it rolled that as you, which is funny to me. But you take your damage, and then that is.
And
Fendir's
turn. He'll spread himself out, like, you know how you make more surface area to slow a fall, and that's probably most of what he's doing. He'll do that, and then he'll land in like a little cool 3-point landing, so Vanya can be cool for once.
Great. All right, great. Fendir is at 20 AC right now, and that is the end of their turn. And Fearing, you said you were not going to take the opportunity attack?
No.
And this griffin, it was not spooked by it. Vanya, you are now on the ground. Mm-hmm. It sees its buddy flying away. It sees its dead buddy on the ground. It is going, or on the ship. It's going to. It's going to make.
I have a horrible question that's bad for me. Would it have gotten an attack of opportunity as I fell past?
No, because it's wasn't under your own control. Under your own it's okay. If you're dragged out of someone's range, they can't take one.
Okay, cool.
Can I volunteer to be the target because I'm flying and I feel like that would make me more interesting?
Well, you can do something as soon as it gets into your range, right?
Yeah, it's already in my range.
Well, actually, it just made a check. It just made a check. It sees its dying friend flying away. It sees its dead friend on the deck, and it rolled a very. Birds are wise sometimes in the media, and it's actually going to. Hover there in the air for a moment. Its head swivels between Vanya on the ground and sort of 3-point landed, so it's not a crumpled heap. But Vanya on the ground, Fearin, you are hovering menacingly in the air with your halberd held aloft, after having it like punctured through its companions a couple of times and bonking them a couple more. Looks at the ship, and it doesn't think that fighting to the death is really going to be worth it. And it will fly away after its companion. Because why would it die for this?
That makes sense for wild animals.
Yeah, that's what it kind of does. Vanya, that said, actually, wait, never mind. You weren't in its thing because you were on the ground. If y'all would like to do anything else to them as they fly away, you're technically welcome to. They are about 40 feet up and that far. Actually, they probably would have flown all the way 80. They're out of your range, and the combat is done.
Yay!
Fendir expresses a desire to bring back the griffin to life, but doesn't, because that would be a silly use of resources in even their mind. But you have a big dead bird in the deck now.
We could give it is there a proper seed burial? I'm not familiar with customs that would include that, but...
Baron, do you propose fried chicken?
No! I mean, I kind of want to, but it's so funny!
I think
I'd like to have even a roasted chicken.
Fendir asks, asks you both to help wrap it in some sort of extra cloth, and Fendir has
Fendir.
There's a fire spell. They have fire. They're a forge cleric. They use sort of like the hot coals from the steam deck to sort of light it as they burn it before.
Viking funeral.
Yeah, basically, sort of
the Viking bird.
hefting it overboard, with a moment and sort of requesting everyone take a moment of reverence for this majestic creature who did nothing but defend, who did nothing but follow its instincts in defending its own.
Yeah.
And fighting two other birds for its on the beach.
After
for that part, maybe it did. I don't remember, but yes.
After a moment of silence, Firen will be like, Fendir, are there like cultural significances to griffins? Or like, are they important to you? Or are they like endangered? Or
I just like birds.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
These ones are pretty big and they're magical.
It is half bird though.
Half lions, Yeah.
I mean, cool. But...
Sort of, you grow up, seeing them flying up over like the roofs and the cliffs, and you see them on the high up cliffs. So, just have a deep respect for.
Wait.
The way that. For them.
He made a loud sound to scare off the birds. What did Vanya have to roll to be scared? It's too late now, but
Vanya was very distracted by being having just fallen a bunch of feet and is trying to catch his feet on the mast.
Vanya didn't do very much under his own agency after that anyway. So.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Would it be wise for us to put up the white flag now to prevent this from occurring further?
It smells like fried chicken.
It's not a literal white flag. It's Tommy, pull out the griffin things, and a dwarf named Tommy, with like black with like sort of streaks through with gray and sort of, but like still looking pretty young, goes below decks and pulls out what sort of looks like paper chains as we know them, but if they were like made of a thin metal, with what seems to be like some like runes engraved in them. That sort of would usually sort of, and Tommy sort of uses his thick forearms and biceps to power. He uses it to like climb up in Mulan, like up the mast, and then sort of affixes to the top, and then sort of spirals it down the mast. And you sort of feel a pulse of like good, kind of like weirdly like just like good vibes. Emanates and sort of encompasses the ship. That feels like, if they'd remembered in all the wet and the rain. And to be fair, no one could have really put them up in the weather you had the first day. But yeah, you feel like maybe it would have been helpful if Tommy could have brought those out maybe like 24 seconds ago.
These things happen.
Fendir turns to you both and looks at you just so crestfallen, so like, I'm usually pretty good in a fight. Not sure what the fuck happened here. I'm usually the one healing other people, not healing myself. I'm not usually just
worry about it.
Spells on me. I'm usually like happy to help my friends out, happy to like be part of a team. I'm like,
I assure you, my opinion of you remains unchanged.
I'm real sorry that I wasn't more use, and you had to expend so many resources to help me out.
Don't worry about it.
It is part of what we are here to do.
But Vanya, can I see your quarterstaff for a second?
Yes.
Can I? Fendir takes out sort of their like little jeweler's kit. Takes your quarterstaff, which is like more or less like a standard issue sort of Order of the Aperture, just like basic staff. And they pull out sort of a little like metal smelting sort of kit, so like a gem. And you see them sort of take your staff and sort of disappear below decks for a moment. And when you come back, when they return, maybe like 15 minutes later, but they didn't tell you that you could follow, so you're just sort of like, I guess I'll just wait here. They return, and there is a little like metal sort of has been added on the tips of each tip with sort of a little just a valuable, not valuable gemstone, but just sort of like a pretty sort of decoration in sort of the same color blue as the aperture robes that you're wearing. And your staff is now a +1 weapon. So this is not okay. So Fendir has used their Blessing of the Forge, which is something they would do every single day. For simplicity's sake, I'm just gonna say make your staff a +1, because I don't want to have to remember to say that every single day, and they're not gonna do it. But like they have to like, But if for whatever reason, tell you like where they couldn't use it that day, there wasn't time in the morning. They say like I'll have to charge it up for you in the mornings before we head out. Shouldn't take more. It doesn't take more than a moment. Just sort of bring the power back to the gems. But if you have this on you, it'll be it'll help you a little bit more. And that not that you need my help clearly, but
don't say that.
That's something I can sort of give that I haven't given. It didn't previously. So,
thank you. I appreciate it very much.
So yeah, so you have a +1.
Is anyone else hungry?
Fearing cannot eat her.
We got more
disrespectful.
We got more jerky in the stores, but what are you saying?
She starts like chewing on a piece of jerky and doesn't actively say that she was like, I think that could have made good fried chicken.
Fendir like goes through their pack and says, I got some turkey jerky if that would help.
Turkey jerky, hell yeah.
Fendir gives you over some turkey jerky. Fendir hands you some turkey jerky.
See, you
gnaw
helped.
down on. And then, so that happens. And the rest of your day is with these like runic sort of chains, putting out good vibes into the universe. Your ship is not bothered by any other sort of incursions of forces, natural or unnatural, as it seems, or supernatural. As you sort of, let's go back to landing page. As your ship rounds the top 5, as your ship, the pink circle, rounds around this thing, Fendir pulls out a map of Rodona for you, lays it out on sort of the table, sort of not really a table, it's sort of like the crate that there are chairs, like the stools are around for purposes of this, such as this. You would need a table for, and then points out this sort of a little bit more of a detailed map of Rodona than you had seen because it's the local map, and points out we're going to Kosi here. It's this. It's on sort of big outcropping. The port is down below. It's sort of the only place where there is an actual slope up to settlement. Everywhere else is sort of straight cliffs in the water. So we just sort of go in through that inlet, and they'll receive us, and we can head to town and find out a little bit more of the mine. What we can do to get in there and get things going. But as you round this sort of corner around this, and the sort of Kosi sort of really first comes into view, Tommy comes down from above decks with the spyglass now collapsed in his hands, and says, "Boss, there's an issue. I think you might want to see it. Why don't you all come with me?" And back above decks, you see the weather now once again a little bit clouds creeping in again. Looks like the rain could start any moment. But where on the map there was a nice little inlet and a curve around to reach a gentle slope of a port at the bottom of the hill where Kosi is placed. It appears the landslide has caused the narrow passage between the two lands to have been filled in with rocks and rubble, and there is no port for which your boat to dock at. It looks like you'll have to find a way to ascend the cliff, which is, as you look at it now, not really a cliff because it is covered in the dirt and mud and rocks and rubble of a landslide at a very steep degree. But you will have to, next time, figure out how the heck you're going to get up from the water to the tent. And so you're sort of like here is where we'll sort of leave off. And
is it like right there?
Yeah, I'm gonna draw it in just so it's
okay. Thank you.
For like basically like this area is all now like just sort of like it's not so bad that it's impossible to clear, but it is not the most. But time is of the essence. And you think that'll take probably weeks of folks moving the rock to allow boats back through. So we'll leave it there.
Yay! That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! I'm glad that you guys didn't die. I really didn't think that the Griffins was like it was truly like this is easy combat. That was probably not having realized that the grappling ability. I accidentally keep giving you guys these creatures that just grapple you and then you're screwed for the rest of the combat. And it's not my intention. I just didn't realize that was a big difference between 2024 and 2014 when I imported it.
So now we feel that we triumphed through difficulties, and that's important.
Great.
Sometimes I'm just like, this is a cool monster, and it's kind of thematic, but I don't like this one portion of its ability, so I just cut it out. I'm like, I'll just ignore it. It's fine.
Yes, that is true. And sometimes it's also fun to run them as written and realizing you maybe messed up a little bit, and also being like,
okay.
Yeah. Oh, but also, I don't know, hard combats are fun. And also, I like being able to then have more fun with the mechanics of being like, okay, well, here's this interesting thing of it that makes it more fun. I don't know.
No, okay.
Next time, y'all will, I was really ambitious and thought we might get to this climb. I made some fun mechanics for the climb stuff, and that we will play with next time.
Yay!
Yay! I'm so tired.
Yeah,
I'm excited too.
Well, thanks for hanging out with me, guys.
Well, thanks for hanging out with me.